2015. Where's Poppin'? That's the name of the photograph I took on this block, Crown Street, between Franklin Avenue and Washington Avenue. So now we're looking for her. This picture was taken in 2009, and I'm assuming that right now she's about 16 years old. So we're looking for her, and we hope to bring her to the show September 3rd. So let's find Where's Poppin'. I think he's here. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm a photographer, and I was on your block in 2009 during the block party.
Okay.
Do you remember that block party?
I'm always around that now.
Yeah. So I took this photograph, and I'm looking for this girl that was in the picture. So I don't know if you recognize her, if you know her, her parents.
I don't have a nice face to see who it is.
And there was no name.
There's no name, no name.
Nobody else in the block, recognize?
Well, I went to the guy across the street. He knows both boys,
Okay.
but he doesn't know the
Because
girl.
the way she does her face, it's kind of hard to tell who it is with the glasses.
Yeah, I know.
I
think
definitely
you-
could get you him. He's in the street. I don't know. He in the street right now, so I don't know where he be at. He everywhere.
Okay.
But I could definitely
Point
know
me
his
out of
mother.
him?
I know his mother.
Cool. So I'd like to
Jay, you
give
know
him.
who this is? You know this little girl?
It could have been somebody that birthday kid on the
Oh,
block.
Yeah, it could have been. Well, because here's what happens. I came back
Mhm.
after I took this picture, looked for her, and that's what they told me. That these girls were dancing on that day, but they don't live here.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know.
Yeah. So can you tell me where to find this little man? Because I want to give his mom a book too, so she can have it.
Alright, I have a number right now.
Oh, awesome, man. I'm looking for this girl. She's like the back cover of my book. And I would like to find her.
It's hard to tell because the way her face is with the glasses. I don't know. I can't help it. There's so many children
In this block, right?
on this block. It's like just a million of them in my building alone on Washington. Gosh.
We found out about the two boys. We know they both live on the block, and apparently she did not live on the block, and she was here. Someone, other family brought her, and she was part of the block that day. But someone on the block must know where she came from, right? So we're still gonna go find out. So I'm back on Crown Street, and today I'm gonna put up the posters looking for the girl and the boys in the photograph that you know is called Poppin'. So we're looking for Poppin', and then hopefully this poster is gonna get us closer to her. So let's do this. The reason why I'm looking for her is because she's growing with me. This book is getting in more and more people's hands. She's becoming more and more popular. And I think it's fair enough that we can share this exposure in this moment that we had at the block party in 2009 with everyone that sees the photograph. And everyone in the book means a lot to me, you know? But her in particular, this photograph, these two kids, the vibe, it kind of tells what every block party is in one photograph, you know? So I want to meet her. I want to know what she's up to, and her energy, you know, her energy that takes us through this imaginary idea of what the strong girl is and what the block was like, you know. I'm curious to know if she's still that badass girl. Yeah, so tell him to call me, man. I mean, he's supposed to gonna be everywhere. He's gonna see it because I put in this building, that building. I'm gonna put in that building.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
put it
he's-
in that building, he live in that building.
Oh, he live in that
Grandmother
building?
live in that building, so she'll
Oh,
probably
okay.
see it,
Just put it in the lobby, yeah.
Oh, perfect, cool. All right, thanks, guys. That's
My name is Yahida Williams. I live in PA right now, but I grew up on that block. My grandmother still lives there. I lived all over Brooklyn, but like mostly I grew up over there. Like everybody knows me.
Do you remember me taking this picture?
You know, I didn't even know you was taking a picture until I saw it. It was on. I think it was somewhere like going towards downtown, Fulton, close to downtown, and my mom saw it, and we got out and we took a picture in front of it, and then we saw your name, but we didn't know how to get in contact with you. So then, yeah, when I saw it, I didn't know nobody was taking a picture. I thought like it was just our family recording us. So then when I saw it, I was excited, and yeah, but I like how it came out.
I'm gonna give her a gift of the book, I'm gonna give her prints, I'm gonna tell her about the story that I'm living now after the photograph. You know, because there was a moment when the photo was taken, and now there are many moments that I'm living with her, and she doesn't know. And I wanna share this moment with her, because part of the work I like to do is take back the photographs to some people. Especially kids in our neighborhood. They used to see magazines and TV, and the people that they used to see do not look like themselves, you know? So I want this girl to know, and every other kid who's in this book, and everybody else who is in this book, to know that they are regular people, and they don't have to look like people on Vanity Fair, you know what I mean? Because they don't look like us. They look like people we don't have access to. And, you know, and people like us can make it to books and magazines and journals in a very positive way. You know, it doesn't have to be, oh, the only time I see people from my block is because somebody got shot, or because, you know, or some negative thing happened in the block. So it's a beautiful photograph of what we do in the neighborhood, and I want her to know that she is famous. At least to me, she's famous. I wanted to play with that whole idea of journalism can be positive. So that's part of why I chose it to be black and white. The feeling of looking at a black and white photograph to us, as opposed to looking at a color, it's different. You know, when we absorb the information on a black and white photograph, it comes in a different filter in our mind. And I like that. You know, I composed that like that. And I wanted to have this whole documentary feeling. The book didn't come up as a book idea until 2009. 2009, I devoted myself to this project more than ever. You know, I said, okay, I'm gonna go hard on this, and I'm gonna study, and I'm gonna document, and I'm gonna go every borough, and I'm gonna go to as many block parties as I can, you know, during this summer. So I did that. When I processed, developed, and I made the contact sheets for 2009, I realized that I was telling a story. I was telling a story that existed since World War II, because and then I was going to libraries, I was researching, and I learned that there was a pattern that happened at block parties, and they were all the same. They celebrated the same way within New York City. So I wanted to bring the city together on the same element that they all share together. Make sense? So I said, this is dope. Now I have to go in every borough and capture, almost like I want to capture like minute 1, I'm in Brooklyn. And then the minute 2 of a block party, I'm in Staten Island, you know? But minute 1 and minute 2 are not the same, but they have to happen in every block party. So I wanted to get those elements from different block parties and put them together in one story, which is New York City Solo Summer. You know, it's one summer, it's one book, but it's many summers. So that's why the book.
Well, our block is a traditional number 1 because this block party starts back in the 50s. My mother, my father, my aunts, my uncles started the block party back in the 50s. And then when we came along, we still continued the block party. So this is around about 4 generations of this block party, you know. And we're trying to keep it going for the younger kids that's coming up, like my kids, my grandkids. And we want them to let them know how to appreciate something. When you're living in the community, on the block, everybody should be together, everybody should come together, look out for one another, because it takes a village to raise one kid. So once you look out for everybody's kid, and everybody know you're looking out for everybody's kid, that's where all your love falls in place, and everybody respects everybody. So that's what our block is about. It's about respect. It's about raising everybody's kids, not just only your own. You know, it's about looking out for your neighbors. So So all that counts out of life. So when people move on this block, they take heed to it. They like this block because it's more like you feel loved on this block. You know, you feel security on this block. Everybody looks out for everybody. You be nice to your neighbors. Be nice to people that's here, you know. And so now we come into a mixed community now. You know, it's not just only the people that been here, the older people are dead and gone now. You know, it's very few of us old timers left. So now we're trying to teach our kids how to have something on the block party and how to come up in the block party, how to treat people, keep that tradition going. So this is what our block party is about.
And we've got everything in between, with the ethnicities, religious affiliations, sexual orientations. I mean, we literally have it all on this block.